Yo, we Ellie buffs? Yo, it's time to check this out. Who said we got buffed? Shaman ABCPS. Farseer, Elemental, Ancestor. So Grandma's Chain Lightning by 40%. Okay, good for raid. Doesn't really matter for Mythic Plus. Um, Ancestor Chain Lightning only hits 3 targets versus we hit 5 targets. So that's weird, right? They need to make Ancestors hit 5 targets to even begin to even consider Farseer for Mythic Plus. But we're gonna test it anyway. Dude, who cares about enhance, bro? Can we delete this? We can't. What the? All right, Elemental. Damn. Ellie Blast 25%, Lightning Bolt 35%. Guys, are they listening to me? I remember being like, we need like a 30% buff in single target. Are they listening? Lava Burst 35, Frost Shock 50%. Dude, we probably still won't use it. It needs to work with Mastery and potentially Overload for us to even consider it. I guess we use it while moving. It's a nice moving global. Earthen Rage by 35%. Okay, do we consider this at all for single target? Maybe in raid. Could be a talent that we might look at, maybe, but 35% of 0 is 0. Earth Shock 25%, Ice Free 35%. My goodness. Wait a minute. So this is basically all single target. There's some AoE value with Lava Burst 35%, right? When you ascend and when you proc, that's damage. Holy. Okay, hold on. There's an undocumented Farseer nerf. Let me first explain why I think these buffs will make us more competitive in single target for Mythic Plus. Now, I thought we were in a dumpster for Mythic Plus, but I was doing keys a couple days ago, playing with some really good players. And here is a 17 Dawnbreaker where we had a Rogue and Unholy. Now, Unholy is a little unconventional. Frosty Case seems to be the busted spec right now, but if we fast forward to the end, we seem to keep up in AoE just fine. It's just that our single target, if you look down here, we just get completely gapped on single target. But this has been buffed by 30%? I mean, when this boss dies, you'll see the overall. I mean, I did catch up a little bit here at the end, but then I just go back down to 2.5. And then once the boss, you see this overall, we did lose to DK, barely beat the Rogue, but I mean, adding 30% in some lava bursts, we're looking kind of good. Now the next key we did was a Floodgate, and my DK was Frost. Now he's going God mode. Look at this start. So look at the first pack, right? First pack. Oh wait, never mind. We wiped here. I was trying Farseer. Let's fast forward to this. Okay, and I'm pretty sure I swap out of Farseer because I'm like, okay, Farseer is garbage. I think we try again. Farseer is garbage. We end up wiping again. And then for the third attempt, you know what? I was like, stop trolling. Let's go back to Stormbringer. Okay, so we go Stormbringer first pull. See, we have Lust. We got CDs. We're keeping up with the Death Knight. Not anymore. We're gone. Frosty K is busted. But look at our AoE. Like, our AoE is fine. Then we get to the next pack. And let's go fast forward to the first boss. After we kill first boss, this is sort of our damage. Not too bad. Frosty K is giga busted. Look at Big Mama. Fast forward to Big Mama. Again, we're awesome on Big Mama. Not straight single target, so we're competitive. Probably still end up losing to the DK. DK takes over. Actually, okay, DK ends up winning. I look at Big Mama damage, but look at our boss dam, right? That's boss dam. That's damage to Big Mama. We're like bottom. We just got like 30% on everything, which is insane. 35% on some. I think we're gonna be cooking. And then fast forward to the next boss, Swamp Face. We do pull funnel in here, so it's not like. Do we only get 3 divers? I think it was just 3 divers. Okay, no, another 3 here. I mean, still kind of like. I think I might take a look at Swamp Face damage, please, Mom. Let me rewind. I might look at it after he dies. No, it looks like I don't. Okay, you can see our boss damage is low though. And then for the last boss, I'm like, okay, our boss damage needs help. But when I took a look at this boss, it was, I don't know if I was a little bit of an outlier, but I was like second on boss dam. Maybe, I mean, the kill timer is perfect, like three, not perfect, but 3:30. I was 3-minute ascendance. But I'm keeping up. We just got buffed by 30%. Think about that, 30%. So this is our overall. Like I feel like we might be kind of good now. Now another undocumented change that we need to talk about is Farseer. Undocumented change. However, if you read the new tooltip for the 4 set, Ancestral Swiftness increases the damage and healing of your spells by 25%. Now it's no longer like cast speed or whatever it was, right? Now it's like damage by 25% for 8 seconds. So now like every 30 seconds we have 25% amp damage for Farseer and the 40% buff to chain and Grandma's Chain Lightning. So when we press Ancestral Swiftness, we get this Ancestral Wisdom, damage and healing by 25%. It might be worth considering taking a look at Farseer for some keys. Maybe we'll do some tonight. But yeah, I mean these buffs are a huge step in the right direction, man. We're gonna be very good for raid. I think for keys we might be okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy. This is a step in the right direction. With these buffs, I no longer expect them to revert the Awakening stack nerf to our tier. I think if they made this 6 again, I think we would just be too broken. Unfortunately. We need to do some testing. We're gonna find out what these buffs mean. So those are the Ellie buffs, man. Very happy. Bond, are we back? Dude, I'm gonna test right now.